In a little more than 2 weeks, kids across the county will head back to school. With that comes school supplies, such as notebooks and pencils, but there's also the subject of health. Children are required to be up to date on immunizations, which might raise concerns and questions from parents. Cable 8's Katie Cummings takes a shot at the issue.
Children under the age of 18 are usually exposed to many types of illnesses, particularly when interacting in a school setting. One local pediatrician believes children should start receiving immunizations at a young age and in a timely manner.
The DPT vaccine, which is against the whooping cough, polio vaccine, Haemophilus influenza B vaccine, measles, mumps, rubella, chickenpox, and then of course pneumococcal vaccines, which starts right in the infancy and then goes and finishes actually under 2 years of age, prevents against serious bacterial infections in blood and meningitis type of infections.
While many believe certain diseases have been wiped out in the U.S., they are still rampant in other countries, such as polio and whooping cough. Particularly with summer travel, Khan adds this is even more reason for young children to be vaccinated.
If those families and folks go overseas and their kids are either partially immunized, not immunized, or they have relatives who are not immunized fully, they bring those diseases, conditions back. And kids who are not immunized or under-immunized, or grandma whose immunity is weak, can catch those diseases, those conditions.
There has been some debate over the safety of vaccines, with some linking it to disorders such as autism. Dr. Khan recommends that people do their own research, but points to some misconceptions about shots.
First of all, vaccines don't have any mercury in them because they are individual single-dose vials, so we don't need mercury as a preservative. The old days of multi-dose vaccine vials are gone, so there's no mercury. There's no dead fetal tissue. These are genetically engineered vaccines that cause immunity, not disease, and very minimal side effects, which are very common, just a little bit localized redness, a little bit achiness, maybe low-grade temp, which is even very uncommon.
In this information age, there is actually a lot of misinformation, particularly on the web. The best source, according to Dr. Khan, is your local primary care doctor.
They are the best resource. They are more up to date on that versus looking on the web, because there are so many websites that are not written necessarily by any health authority who has any scientific background.
The county health department also offers childhood vaccines and immunizations to children under the age of 18 that are uninsured or underinsured. Appointments are recommended at both the Jamestown and Dunkirk offices. In Jamestown, Katie Cummings, Time Warner, Cable 8 News.